And so my methodology is simple. What you have to do is you have to record a lot of songs, right? And then you have to go directly to your consumer. You have to figure out a way to reward the fans first, because those are the people who supported you first, right? So if the fans supported you first, you have to reward them first. You can't reward a company first. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you reward a company who didn't help you, who didn't support you, who came in on the back end once they seen you get the attention and then gave you a little bit of money and then owned everything that you did, even though it took you years to do? So when you guys watch me and you watch me record on a template and I say, hey guys, look, I've recorded the best artist in the world with this template. I can show you how to record, how to mix, how to master your own music. I can show you how to write songs. I put together all of the coursework, all of the training, all of the classes, because I've never had, beside me working for my parents in their daycare center and in their grocery store, I've never had a real job working for anybody else. In my adult life, I've never worked for anybody else. I've only done music. I've only done music, and I keep trying to give people the blueprint. Use a template, right? I don't care if you don't even get it from me, even though mine is the best. Use a template. Keep your recording process simple, right? Because on my template, I could literally record a hook in 15 minutes, mix it in 5, have it up, do my content, make money. We did that in under an hour. We did that under an hour. From the studio to uploading to pitching content to making bread. That is how you do it. You don't wait after you drop the song and you do all of this. No, because we already have an audience right now. You feel me? We have an audience right now. But you have to work on your skills first. Because before I got to the point where I was making money, I had put in all of that time getting good. But it took me a decade to get good. But if I had somebody like me, I could have did it in a year. I could have did it in a couple of months. A lot of you all were way more advanced than I was at that particular point in time. So before I start recording, I have to just tell y'all, I have to teach y'all, you have to learn from somebody who's already been where you're trying to go. You feel me? That's the key to success. You have to learn from people who's already been where you're trying to go. My plan in music was to get rich whether I got a deal or not. Whether I got a deal or not, I wanted to make hundreds and millions of dollars. And I did that. I did it young. And I'm still running the same play because it still works. So this is what you guys have to do. You have to package up a bunch of your songs and then give it to your fans. Without having to send, you guys are sending all of your traffic somewhere else. You're sending all of your attention to Spotify, to Apple Music. And the Apple Music, Spotify, Google Music, they take all of your customers and all of your fans' consumer data, phone numbers, addresses, email addresses. You can't even contact your fan. If you had a song that blew up and did 1 million streams, you wouldn't know who streamed your stuff. You wouldn't know who commented, where they came. None of the real analytics that made sense to do another song or another rollout. You wouldn't have any of that information. So when I seen that, man, I have all of these emails from all of these people who bought my beats with hooks. And the next time I drop it, I could just hit these same people who've already shot with me. Oh, it was on. It was on. But it started from one place. It started for me learning how to record myself, if I was a singer, I knew that, man, I'm a singer. I went to the studio one time and I paid $1,800 to get a song done. I said, I can't afford this. I can't make it. If I got to do music like this, I'm not going to be able to afford it because I'm going to need millions of dollars. I'm going to need millions of dollars to do this. I can't keep up with this. And that was just me going to the studio to try to prove myself wrong because everybody was like, yeah, man, you recording in your house, but you'll never be able to get it to, the type of sound that you looking for from home. You got to go to a studio. I went to the studio, wasted my money, and the mix was worse than I had when I was at my crib. I like me mixing it even though I had hired a professional engineer because I had already had a feel for it. And that's what you guys have to do. You guys have to start trusting in yourself. So when I moved down to Atlanta, even though I was good, Atlanta really turned me to a monster.